Hello there, my name's Alex from Gardening Express.
And my name's Link, and today we're going to be talking to you about different plants you can have in your garden to attract bees.
And in the immortal words of William Shakespeare, to be or not to be? Let's find out which ones are good for you.
Now, as we know, bees are a really important part of our ecosystem. In fact, between 3 to 5 bites of your food, bees are responsible for. And unfortunately, 90% of Britain's wildflowers have actually gone. So it's really important to make sure that you've got pollinator-friendly plants in your garden to help them out a little bit. Now, we're going to be talking about different plants that help bees, including things like scent, smell, colours, and also the types of flowers as well.
So when we're looking at these plants, we're also going to be guiding you through how to look after them with sunlight, how you should compact them into the ground, and also how you should be pruning these too. So let's get to it. Here we have the allium, which is a really striking looking plant because of its really tall stem and also globular top that you can see here. Now, part of the reason for its architecture and design is because it's part of the onion, garlic and chive family. It has these wonderful colours that you can come in white, pinks and also purples.
Now, the reason the purple variety is so popular to bees is because, unlike humans, they can see ultraviolet light, which means that purple is a really prominent colour for them. And another flower that they also really enjoy are lavenders. So let's go take a look. Now, the reason that lavender is so popular with bees is not only because it's a beautiful purple colour, but also because of its fragrance. Scent is a really important factor for bees because it helps them find food, communicate with each other, and guard their home. So if you want bees to find your garden, then you need a really fragrant plant in it.
Now, lavender, when you want to look after it, needs about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. So it likes the sun, and make sure that the ground is nice and loose. It doesn't like to be compacted and it doesn't like to be waterlogged. So once it's established, you've got it really nice and strong, you just prune it and you've got a wonderful lavender all year long. Now, to look at other pollinators, let's have a look at the foxglove. Here we have the foxglove. Now, the foxglove is very famous for its tall spiky stem and its bell-shaped blooms, as you can see on the top here. Now, when you're looking after your foxgloves, you want to make sure they're in direct sunlight. A little bit of partial shade is also okay too. Now, when they're early and they're young and you need them to establish, make sure that you're watering them regularly, especially in these drier periods.
Now, the reason these are great for bees is because of their tubular blooms, and that's great for long-tongued bees such as bumblebees. And sometimes when it's a little bit too hot and they've had a little bit too much, you'll often find them having a little nap in the flowers themselves.
So there we have it. That is 3 of so many more products that we have here at Gardening Express. The lavender, the foxglove, the allium, and we have so many more that will be brilliant as pollinators and will look great in your garden.
If you've liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel, or even better, check out our Knowledge Hub with helpful tips and tricks on how to keep your garden looking great.